So let's check out the EVOLPOW M2B Brute all-in-one Smith machine for your home gym. A very versatile Smith machine that also functions as a squat rack, cable machine and more. And I'm also using the BEB adjustable weight bench. So the main feature of this rack is the Smith machine. It comes with stoppers at the bottom and the bar easily hooks into the machine. The bar feels very solid with a good grip and it glides smoothly. And I like the fact that the bar is 45 pounds. Although you usually tend to lift a bit more on a Smith machine because you don't have to stabilize as much, it's still nice to just add your usual weight onto the bar and not needing to calculate the weight for a lighter bar. I also tried asymmetrically loading the bar and it was still very smooth, which is great to be able to do depending on what weights you have available. However, I probably wouldn't do more than 45 pounds difference than I'm doing here. The Smith does stop somewhat high up though. Smooth like Smith machine hip thrusters wouldn't really work here because the bar doesn't really go low enough to the floor. Now one of the coolest features is that it comes with this foot plate that you can do leg presses with. Now it's not fixed, so it does swivel and you need to have your feet in the middle of the bar, but it feels great to have more surface area to push from and not having to have the whole weight of the bar right in the middle of your foot. It also makes things like reverse hypers a lot easier. And it's also really easy to take on and off. So a really cool addition to the Smith machine. So besides the Smith machine, it can also be used as a regular rack for things like squats, bench press, military press, things like that. And it comes with safety bars, which I think is very important, especially if you're working out alone. So knowing that it'll catch you if you really need it. It's also an adjustable cable machine that you load with plates. And I like this feature because it makes the rack cheaper because you don't have to pay for the weights on the cable machine. Or if you need to buy new weights, you can use those same weights for the Smith machine, for a barbell, and for the cable machine. The cables run very smooth and it's very easy to adjust the height of the cables. On one of the sides there is a plate for seated cable rows, so you just lower the cable to the bottom and then you can brace against that. So you can do heavy rows using the cable. And at the top there are pull-up bars, and I love this trick. If you connect two of the cables together and then stand on them, you get your own assist. Or if you want, you put the cables over your hips and you get cable-weighted pull-ups. So you can get either an assist or a weight just using the cables. And on the other side there's an attachment for a landmine, which is also a very nice feature. There are handles that you can add on for moves like dips or inverted rows, and also here you can use the cables as a weight or as an assist. On the back there is a place where you can hang all of your stuff and also a shelf. Now this isn't essential for the structure of the rack, so if you instead want to be able to see yourself in a mirror, you can just take these off and it'll be totally fine. And then here in the back of the rack is where you can hang your weight plates, and also a place to put a barbell. So you have everything you want in place. Now the accessories that come with it are a rope, a straight bar, a wide bar, two handles, a cuff for things like glute kickbacks, a T-bar for your landmine rows, so you will have a lot to choose from in your workouts. All in all, this is a really good machine with a lot of cool functions, perfect for a home gym. It's incredibly versatile with all the different things that you can do. My main negative would be that it just doesn't go low enough for things like Smith machine hip thrusts, but that really is it. I would definitely recommend this machine. It's a lot of fun and it'll give you great workouts.